Also, travel topping headlines tonight. This holiday weekend has already set pandemic records with more than 2 million Americans flying the day before Thanksgiving. The TSA expecting to screen 20 million Americans in total as many head home from their Thanksgiving destinations. John Hood spoke with passengers at Richmond International Airport today about what they saw at airports around the country.
Well, it's the end of the holiday weekend, which means it's time for millions of Americans to head back to wherever they came from. But here at Richmond International, many passengers saying Sunday was smooth sailing. On Saturday alone, the TSA screened more than 2.2 million people across the country. That number almost double what it was the same date last year and closer to travel numbers in 2019. Many passengers trying to get ahead of the travel rush, like University of Richmond lacrosse player Jacqueline Donahue, who was headed back from Boston.
Also not too bad. My flight out of Boston was at 9:15, so kind of got ahead of it. I know we got an email the night before saying you should arrive within like 2 hours before the flight, which is a little bit longer than normal, but it wasn't too bad.
Richmond International saying they have multiple arrivals each hour on Sunday up until midnight. Many passengers say they're seeing the opposite of the packed flights they saw when flying to their destination, like Connor Eads, who was heading back from Thanksgiving in Atlanta.
It was swamped. It was packed. There was every seat on the plane. But for this one coming back, it was out of Atlanta. It was, relatively spaced out, and even then it was a connector flight to Denver. So only half the people on there got off.
But not all travelers were able to see a smooth end to their holiday weekend. Emma Weber, who made it to Cleveland International at 4 this morning, says her family was greeted to heavy traffic outside the airport and an even longer line at TSA.
Like the driving scene was a little bit intense. It was, my dad couldn't even stop to get out and say goodbye to me and stuff like that. So it was definitely rough in terms of driving and also just the security stuff.
Yeah. Officials with RIC say the busy traveling isn't done just yet. They still expect a large crowd of passengers to come through Sunday night into Monday morning. On your side in Henrico, John Hood, NBC 12 News.
All right, thanks so much, John. Well, starting tomorrow.